Hello, and welcome back to more Pluto, episode 3. I must be getting old. I can't even stretch my hands back much anymore. I'm freezing, okay? And I feel like that kind of contributes to it a little bit. Welcome back to more Pluto. As always, thank you so much for all the support on this series. It's a mini one. It's only 8 episodes long, but there's a lot happening so far. So great. I keep seeing comments on the videos where people are like, what is going on? Why am I not seeing more people watching, reacting to this show? And I'm like, well, I don't look, for one, because you look, you get spoiled, and that's what happens. So when I'm watching a new show, I just watch it, and I tend to stay away from communities and even my other friends who are reactors if they're happening to be doing it, just because I want the best experience, you know? But according to you guys in the comment section, not many people are actually watching this. So maybe I need to get the word out about it. It's really freaking good. And I keep making my husband have the ultimate FOMO because he's into AI and robots and just all that stuff. So while I keep kind of, I'm not spoiling it for him, but I kind of talk a little bit about it and he's like, this sounds like right up my street. I'm like, well, you could watch my reaction or you could watch it yourself or whatever. So quite a few deaths already. We learned that Pluto is coming after the top robots and is inside a storm for some weird reason. I don't know how he's managing that, assuming gender. I don't know how they're managing that. And they took out Brando. And I wanted to see the fight, okay? I wanted to see the two undefeateds going at it. And we'll never know. I think Brando would have won anyway. Because he was the richest man on earth because he had family. It's very Dominic Toretto. But yeah, so far, really good, great show. I can understand why there is a lot of hype around it. Don't forget though, if you want to watch it unedited with me, to head on over to my website, suzylu.co.uk, or head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. And also, if you want to chit chat with me, I kind of got addicted to Threads. So I'll put the link in the description. I don't use Twitter anymore. It's too negative for me. I don't like it. When I'm online, because I'm not online that often, I want it to be like a fun experience and then I can turn my phone off and just zone out. Threads is pretty good for that. So if you want to chit chat about anything I'm currently watching, that episode, nothing further, then yeah, hit me up on Threads. That is also in the description. All right, episode 3, let's do it.
Eyewitnesses said a tornado touched down here, flipped a single truck, and then moved on.
A city full of cars and it tosses the one van full of wild animals?
Yes, sir.
Oh no! Pluto, you asshole! Why the animals?
We got a problem! There's a little kid!
Oh my god! Okay, I thought the animals were dead. What do you do? Kid, run!
What is it?
Look at that little girl! She's headed straight for them!
Wait, is that a robot?
Hey there, kitties. I know you're afraid, so who wants pets?
That has to be a robot girl. She'd be crazy otherwise. She is the mother of animals. Aww, cute.
You're freaking them out with all those guns. Put them away already.
Why, hello there, Uran.
You guys are so dumb.
Okay, I would be the same, to be honest with you. I could manage that.
And that's why you headed to the scene? Taking a 3-kilometer detour from your usual path to school?
Silly, you know I did.
In other words, you can sense fear in animals over that long of a distance?
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, she kind of did it though, so she must be telling the truth.
Adam!
I'm so sorry, Inspector Nakamura. I know my little sister can be a handful.
I knew it! I was just about to say, I bet that she's related to Adam. I knew it.
Oh, hey kids. You two are supposed to go through that gate.
Huh?
The human gate. That's awkward. God, he's got a face only a mother could love.
As I was trying to tell you, it wasn't just some random detour. I felt something weird, so I had to check it out, right?
At the end of the day, you can have a go at her for taking a detour, but she saved that kid's life. And she probably saved all the animals as well.
The news of Tazoki's death came as such a shock. He was a great man. Why was he slaughtered, and in such a brutal fashion?
As it turns out, you were the last person to see him alive.
Oh, come on, that doesn't make him a suspect, though.
The international robot laws were his brainchild, as you know. All told, I'd say it was the greatest ambition of his life, that robots and humanity would learn to coexist.
But it kind of seems like they are already living together. Unless I'm missing something here, but it feels like the world seems to mix perfectly fine with the robots. I haven't seen any discrimination, is what I mean.
What man?
At the sensor gate, coming in as we left, I couldn't figure out if he was human or robot.
What does that mean, exactly? Oh!
I am so sorry, Professor!
Please, it's fine. An honest mistake.
So he's a human with some robot parts? So he's like a mix?
And that feeling, you're still picking up the same one now?
Uh-huh, but it's coming in faint.
Which direction, can you tell?
It's so faint, its source could be anywhere.
Maybe something's getting attacked?
But right now, the one who's the biggest scaredy cat of all is you, Adam.
Can you not mess like that? You come across like such a creepy child. Okay, so you know how I said about a lack of discrimination? I maybe take that back already. Because you've got, you walk here for human, and you walk through here for non-human. You know what I mean? And that could be a bit of discrimination. What is that, like a giant beetle? Or you could see that as like genders? Nah, I'm gonna take it as discrimination. That's how I see it.
With Brando having killed his attacker, the higher-ups consider the matter dealt with.
In that case, a change of scenery might be nice.
Wait. Killed his attacker? But we saw that there was no trace.
Both of you registered for travel with Marco Polo in the past, but canceled your reservation later.
We did what?
Oh, he would know if he did that. He remembers everything.
You tripped right into those sunflowers, and then I got all turned around looking for you.
How could I forget? You had to use your GPS to find me, and even then it took a while.
God, imagine if we all had an internal GPS. No one would ever go missing ever again. But then again, if you were trying to escape someone, that wouldn't necessarily be good to have your own GPS.
We try to copy human behavior, but we don't take it that far. We had fun, didn't we?
Yes, of course we did.
And apparently we planned a trip to Japan in the middle of that trip.
That's really odd though. Is she just forgetting? Was that wiped from their memory? I remember them saying, I think it was episode 1, that they wish they could forget because they can't.
Your memories endure permanently. The only fix for a bad robot memory is to delete it.
Professor.
Yes?
If I'd had that done to me, they would log it in my file, would they not?
Wait, does he think they've been messing with him?
What if someone had deleted certain memories and replaced them in my head with fakes? What if my nightmare is a remnant of that process?
But why booking to go to Japan? Like, it just seems like a really weird thing. You know, it's not major.
Did you manipulate Detective Kazik's memories somehow?
Well, did you? You didn't exactly say no.
If you took valid memories from his AI and replaced them with events
Do you
that
have
never...
the slightest idea how much we've invested in Gazette?
So he has done it. He has done it.
What did you do to his memory, Director? Whatever you're hiding, I need to know! Tell me!
So he keeps having this little nightmare, and it's being kind of brought up in situations that, you know, they're completely different. So, I feel really bad for him.
Detective Copycat. This is not the same guy.
Why do you say that?
The perpetrator wore hybrid sneakers in the hopes of not leaving any footprints.
And also, look at the way that they've done this stag. It doesn't even look like it's the right diameter, if that's the right word I'm thinking of.
So this is a basic robbery made to resemble the Horns murders?
Yes, going by the data.
Your analysis was perfect as always. You don't miss a thing.
Well, you say that, but lately I've been missing some of my memory.
At Carl's bar that night. You drank 7 beers by yourself, if I recall.
See, Gazek, you remember me just fine. I'm still a beer man through and through.
Well then, Detective, it was a pleasure to see you again.
So it's still in there somewhere then. He just needed it to be jogged. You know, he needed his memory to be jogged. But, yeah.
The 39th Central Asian War. I was there.
So it sounds like to me, obviously he's survived the war, and then they have wiped his memory so that they can then still use him and he doesn't have like PTSD from the war, I guess? He doesn't have to think about all the people that he killed? Because that seemed to mess up Mont Blanc. You saw how he was in the flashback versus the Mont Blanc that everybody loved. Completely different person.
If you have an ounce of humanity, then you understand. How can your eyes remain so dead to my suffering?
Because I am a robot, sir.
Because he is there to do a mission. He doesn't know to have feelings, you know? Because if any person found out they just dropped a bomb on a baby, they'd be crying.
4 years ago. I remember it all.
They're getting smarter. All of them are getting smarter based on what they've had to go through in their life and mimicking things that they have seen from the humans.
How come we don't just get a robot made, huh, Mom? All the other kids in my class have
Enough,
one and
Hans. Your mother here maintains this household as best she can. Be more respectful in how you talk to her.
I was about to say that was all the kid's fault, and he was making the mum feel like crap about it. What a brat.
Despite everything, he looked out for me as best as he could. A proper burial is the least I can do for him now, even though he was a criminal.
It must be difficult when a member of your family is a criminal, because you'd still love them. It's so easy for us to look at it from the outside, but yeah, like if it was a member of my family, it'd be so hard. Oh, that bridge is really, really creepy. Like there was like nothing underneath it that was actually holding it up. Oh.
We acknowledge the passage of 3 years since death and hereby relinquish the body to the family. And do you authorize said transfer?
Yes.
Do they preserve the body at least? Because 3 years after death.
My brother was shot to death by a police officer, wasn't he?
Which was found to be both appropriate and lawful.
Okay. Could that guy have at least had a little bit of sympathy regardless? It was the right thing, it was lawful, and he deserved it.
Let's see. My God.
What is it?
I mean, it's a dead guy for 3 years, but what was wrong with it? Is it missing its face or something? That one looked like North too.
Robots can think like we do. That's what all the experts love to tell us. Doesn't seem possible, does it? Huh?
You can't just say something like that in the middle of a crowded restaurant, Ilsa. You know better. It's discriminatory.
You do have to be careful about things like that, though. It does seem like the robots and the humans are quite equal. Oh, shit! Jesus!
Is it? Did you get them? I took out their wheels. They're not going anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
What are we talking about, exactly?
Shells crafted of an alloy called zirconium.
That's crazy! It's just what he turned his hand into. It's like blowing your hand off.
Robots only exist to serve us! Robots only exist to serve us! Robots are nothing but slaves! Robots are nothing but slaves! Robots are inferior to man! Robots are inferior to man!
I don't know if I agree with all of this. And I'm worried that I might have said the opposite in one of the previous episodes. But I don't know. Because they're learning. You can see that they're advancing. That they deserve rights.
What did they employ to kill your brother?
An explosive shell composed of a zirconium alloy.
As luck would have it, I can name the very machine you're looking for.
Yep.
If a mere robot blew a human to pieces, well, it's too repulsive to imagine.
My brother. I know he was a horrible person.
But he probably didn't deserve to get blown to smithereens.
Please lend me your resolve, sir. Give me the strength to destroy this heinous thing.
Uh-oh. He was kind of just doing what he was told, though. Why not go for the people above his head? Or maybe that's just absolutely impossible.
But if they hear about this, they won't let you fight anymore.
Let them do their worst.
Huh?
About time I retired.
I think after what happened to Brando, I don't think he really cares at this point. He's got other things on his mind.
Huh? Two sons, what the hell?
What the hell?
Hercules!
What the hell was that?
The target was the armored vehicle they were in.
But if that shell were to hit a human, they would be eviscerated.
Any use of it needs prior approval from HQ. We always act with the safety of humans in mind.
And there was no humans that actually died. So he did his job.
I've already looked into the robot's schedule, sir. He leaves on a long trip a few days from now. We have to destroy him while we can.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit stressed out here. Mainly because he's the one that gets thrown in our face. And I'm like, don't do anything to him. He is who he is, but it's like, it's not his fault. He was made this way.
Where are you going, huh? We're not done here.
He's gonna take matters into his own hands. He's not in this for the slow game. He wants him gone. He doesn't even want him going on holiday.
Are you okay?
Is this force I'm feeling photon energy? Epsilon.
Did you have to appear and hurt Hercules like that?
You're scared. You can dress it up all you like. Scared then, and you're just as scared now.
You're right. It's a fearful time.
You need to learn to fight.
I met children orphaned by the war. And so I took them in. We're a family now.
Heard about that.
That's nice, at least.
And what of you? What did you bring home from the battlefield, I wonder?
Well, I feel like you've brought home love, and you've learned how to look after the children, which is a beautiful thing. And Hercules is a fighter.
We have to break this cycle of hate. No matter what it might cost us.
I mean, that's all well and good, but your lives specifically are on the line.
Careful where you're pointing that. Getting caught with one is enough for them to charge you with attempted murder.
I won't kill anyone. Human, at least.
Oh man, this isn't good. Okay, well now you have one, but he has one also. So it'll just be like a Spider-Man beam. Put him up, put him up.
He's looking at the job listings because he hasn't found anything yet.
Don't you worry, boys. Your old man is gonna figure this out.
Dad, when's Mom coming back, huh? I miss her.
Don't worry about Mom, okay? I'm gonna get that figured out too.
God, kids put so much pressure sometimes on their parents, don't they? Like, he's trying his best there, and the kid's just like, question, question, question. Read the room, kid.
Hold on, where did you get this?
Don't worry. I mean it. Just have fun.
Thank you, Dad!
Yeah, who did you steal that from?
Come on, it was a friggin' ball! Damn it, to help!
The cops released him after a few days.
How embarrassing, though, that they can just pick you up like that, you know? That's so selfish. I'm sorry, I have quite the thoughts in regards to things like that. You have 2 kids, and we don't know where the mum was, for one, and then you just commit suicide. It's like, dude, come on.
I took out a robot. They're not allowed to kill us thanks to how they're put together, but there's nothing keeping us from killing their dumbasses all day long.
I can't wait to read the comments on this episode. I feel like we're starting to take sides, or at least that's how some people are gonna feel. I wonder whose side people would be on. I feel like I'm smack bang in the middle right now. Like, I can understand as a human how freaking annoying it would be to live in a world with robots. Imagine robots as the police. Whew!
Whoever they were, they're dead now. Brando killed them. That's Europol's stance, which is why they shut down the case.
And do you believe that, Detective?
Well, I can't believe that he actually thinks that it's dead, though.
Something huge lurching into the desert beyond.
Is that Pluto, maybe?
I think I just felt something again.
What was it?
Like a little animal. And it's all afraid because the world is so big and it can't find its way home again.
Oh my god. If I was a robot, I'd be just
Wait,
like
what
her.
do I tell your teacher?
I bet you'll think of something good.
She's nothing but trouble.
Like, why even bother going to school? Like, I understand, but it just feels kind of pointless, in all honesty. Like, you go to school to fit in as a robot, but you'll always be different.
Will anything else work?
ER 1059. I'm not rated for it, but...
It'll help you for now. Got it. I'll be right back. Don't try to move while I'm gone.
She's such a sweetie pie. Okay, maybe I wouldn't be fully like her, but when it comes to saving the animals, then I would be that.
Are you okay? Does your body not like it?
I actually wondered if the robots ate anything.
Hey, those squiggles on the wall, did you paint them?
Yes, I found a few cans of it in that shed.
Are you, like, an artist?
Girl, don't even try. You said the painting was rubbish about 5 minutes ago.
Robots can paint or draw something to look exactly like the real thing, right? So it's rare to see art by a robot where you don't know what you're looking at. Or maybe you tried your very best and it still turned out all squiggly.
Interesting again, though. This is what I'm talking about with the progression coming from these robots.
This spot was nothing but grass yesterday. Oh, that's right. I got you some more stuff. Yummy energy catalyst. And this bag's all paint.
But why?
Because it's like in her robot DNA, to help people. She can't help it. That's who she is.
Wait,
I finally figured out what it's supposed to be.
a field of flowers?
Aww, it's the flowers.
I want to cry when I look at it.
Thank you, Uran.
What a nice scene that was. I can't believe it's taken them 3 episodes to introduce this girl. Never get rid of her, okay?
Has the cat been drinking these? It was stuffed down in your book bag.
As soon as he's done being skittish, I'll bring you along so you can meet him. Cross my heart. But until then, please, don't tell anybody about him.
He's like, sis, why are you like this? You're complicated.
One more thing. If you keep snooping in girls' bags, they're not gonna like you.
See, Adam's more intelligent. They said he was the most intelligent robot. So I wonder if he plays more by the books. It's interesting. Where she's like, this guy can gradually progress instead of us just going in and getting him fixed. Okay, I need this guy in my back garden. I need this. I can't grow anything.
Who are you?
Someone who was meant
do exactly this.
See, he doesn't need fixing at all. He's perfect as he is.
This field of flowers represents life, but there's another image I remember. A world of death.
A world of death?
The war?
A giant monstrosity rising through the smoke. What is it? What am I looking at? I'm scared! I'm scared! I'm scared!
You need to calm down! This guy does need his brain fixed. Or at least put these memories to the back.
Aura?
That guy, he's not the kid that saw his entire village get decimated, and then he obviously saw this big thing come out the sand. I guess that would show that the robots do change features.
Remember now, it's important that you do not do any damage to it during the process of retrieval.
Okay, why did these have to come out the mouth though? Where else would they come out of?
But his true identity is Pluto.
Oh, Pluto!
I've located the target, Professor Abula.
Very good. I am on my way to you.
Wait a minute.
Pluto.
That's not Pluto.
My painting's not a garden after all.
Girl, I think you need to get away from him. I'm not so sure I like him.
Something much bigger. Nature at its most primal.
Oh, it is! No way!
A tornado!
No frickin' way! He is right. He's Pluto? Or he summons Pluto? I don't know. I don't freaking know.
Hey, look! They're growing so fast they can watch it happen! This is amazing! Look at nothing but flowers as far as I can see!
Are you not scared of what he just did?
Beautiful.
How can someone so gray looking make such beauty?
You need to get away from that guy! Something's wrong with him. He's got a weird electromagnetic field.
Adam, why?
Just do what your brother says. Move.
I can't believe you, Adam. You promised you wouldn't tell anyone about it.
That's not what's important right now. Listen to me. The robot next to you is dangerous.
He's forgotten though. He doesn't even realize he's dangerous.
How could you? I trusted you, Adam.
Girl, you're gonna get taken hostage or something. Just get out of there. Oh no. No, you stay away from Adam! Oh no, 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 no. You don't look so sweet now!
Hatred. System. Overload!
Stop right there! This is your
Just shoot
final
him
warning!
down! Shoot him down! Adam! Adam's the kind one!
I can't control it. The surge of pride!
Take the shot!
What? What? Adam, what are you talking about? Oh, I got such a fright! Oh my god! The horns! He's gonna have horns!
Mister!
Okay, he doesn't have horns. But the lightning struck him like horns.
It doesn't make any damn sense. His computerized brain is gone.
What do you mean gone? I thought he was Pluto. I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
I'm a construction robot at the site nearby. That's my off-duty body.
Huh?
What?
You're saying this body on the ground belongs to you?
I looked everywhere for it. I'm so glad I can go home now.
I don't know about this. I don't know.
Functioned on its own?
I mean, you could say functioned, but does that explain why that one robot managed to actually kill a human?
This body is your only body, Pluto.
Oh no, it's the thing we saw at the start.
Don't forget your orders to track down Adam and kill him.
Someone would see that from a window somewhere. No way! This show is crazy, you guys. Okay, 2 seconds. I just want to go back to the section. Hold on. Okay, so Adam obviously goes on there about a robot functioning on its own. And that kind of brings me back to when they were discussing in the car in the last episode about the one robot that managed to kill. And then when they actually did like a full diagnostic on it, it turned out that that robot was completely healthy. So, and nobody could understand it at all. Although I did like his line in that episode. I think like along the lines of, oh God, I can't remember what it was he said now, but like I watched the episode back and I thought, oh, that's so good. That's so good. It's such a good show of like, there's just so much that you have to take away from each episode. And you feel like you're just kind of following along and everything is fine. And then you get right to the very end and everything changes and there's something else to add into it as well. Oh, it's just mental. I love this show. All right, you guys, I'm actually going to go and watch just some bits toward the end again, just to get like a slight better understanding when they started kind of talking about like the Pluto. I was so sure that was Pluto. And if Pluto is way cooler, then I guess I owe him an apology. Sorry about that, Pluto. It is what it is. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.